Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today I'm going to be updating you on my progress in my Trash or Treasure project pan. This is a project 10 uses that I am using to really hone in and focus on my absurdly large lip collection. If you happen to see my inventory video, I have more lip products than one person really needs. And to be honest, I don't really know what I have versus what I like versus what has gone off. So I really wanted to spend this year trying to kind of reevaluate a lot of the lip products in my collection. So I decided that I wanted to do a project 10 uses and really get a good solid feel for some of these products. I do know that it will take me a little bit longer to work through them versus doing like a 5 uses or something smaller. But I really wanted to get an idea long-term of what I think of something, because I kind of felt a little bit like fewer usages would equate to a first impression. Is it something that I like occasionally, or is this something that I really and genuinely like enough to keep it around? So that's why I went with 10 uses, and once I get to 10 uses, I'm going to be giving it a letter grade so that when I look back, I can say, these are how many A products I have. These are how many B products I have. These are how many flunkies I have. Actually, no, let me take that back. If it flunks, if it gets an F, it's just going to be either decluttered or trashed if it's getting an F because it's spoiled or whatever the case may be. I'm going to try really hard not to throw things away, but the reality is I've had a lot of these products for a really long time. So if they have gone off, then yes, they're going to be thrown out. Otherwise, I'm going to try very hard to rehome them to friends or family. Things like that. I'm certainly not going to donate anything that has been opened and used because ick. All right, so if you are new, welcome. I am so glad that you decided to click on one of my videos. And if you have not yet subscribed, I hope that you will do so before you leave. And if you enjoy this video and project panning in general, please make sure to give it a thumbs up so that I know to stay down this panning road. So without further ado, let's talk about the products that are in my rotation, how many times they've been used, and if anybody new is going to be joining us. So just like I did last month, let's go ahead and start with the products that got the fewest usages and work our way up to what I used the most since the last update. There is one product that did not get use at all. And to be honest, most of my numbers are going to be a little bit low for a variety of reasons. February is, of course, a shorter month, and I typically film on the weekends, so I'm wearing more or less, I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Weekends play a role in what I wear on my lips versus during the week. That's probably a better way of saying it. But also, if you happen to catch my Get Ready With Me, which if not, put you up in the cards there. February, the end of February was a bit of a mess here in my household. So there were quite a few days where I didn't wear makeup at all. So a lot of my numbers are going to be a little bit lower for all of those reasons. But my NARS Velvet Lip Glide in the shade Deviant didn't get any usages in the month of February. There were, however, a handful of products that did get one use. The first of which is going to be this right here. This is from NYX. This is their Super Clicky Matte Lipstick in the shade Flagrance. I wore this one the other day because I knew that I wanted to try to get at least one use for everything. So I popped this on the other day, and I like it. I do like the formula. It's definitely a nice matte formula. It does dry down nicely. It's not completely transfer proof, but you know, as long as you're not caking it on, it sticks around and stays put pretty well. And I do enjoy it. I don't know if I love the color quite as much because it is a very vibrant sort of kind of magenta sort of shade. So certainly not your everyday kind of color, but I do like it. That has brought my total usage on this product up to a total of 4. So still have a little bit of a ways to go there. I forgot to mention with the NARS, that was used twice since the introduction, so still have a good long ways on it. The next product that got one use is this right here. This is my Becca and Christy Teigen collab. This is their lip souffle in the shade Red Velvet. This got one use as well. I really do enjoy this product. I have said in the past that I wished that Becca would come out with a full line in this formula because I think it's very nice. It's very, very comparable to the Rare Beauty lip souffle that came out just a few months ago. I really wish that Becca had come out with a full line of these at the time that they did this one, because I think that this would have sold rather well, especially if we look at it in the lens of the Rare Beauty. You could see that there is a market for it. So I've said before, I wish that they would have done that. Obviously, they're not going to be doing that now, since they are no longer going to be a company as of September, which is so sad to me, so sad. But I do like this quite a bit, even though I only used it once, bringing my total usage to 3. So we're going to be sticking around for a little while longer yet. The next product that only got one usage is another red. I did not wear a lot of red, which is weird because it's February and that's kind of a red lip kind of month, but yeah. Going against the tides, I suppose. This is my Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip. I don't remember the name of this shade here, but it is the red shade in this line. And I love this product. This is probably one of my very favorite reds in the entirety of my collection. I feel like the color suits me really well. The undertone suits me really well. I like the formula. It's not transfer proof, but it definitely does dry down somewhat and hang out, but it's not very drying. I hope that makes sense. So I do very much enjoy this product. So even though I only used it once this month, that does bring my total to 3. So that is going to be sticking around with us for a while longer yet. The other product that I only used once is this guy right here. This is from Fenty. This is the Mademoiselle bullet lipstick in the shade Spank. This got one usage as well, bringing my total to 3 usages in this product. I do like this. The reason this got so little is because I forgot it was in the project not last month, but the month before. I mentioned in my last update that it got mixed in with all of my other bullet lipsticks. I do think that this is going to be a very spring friendly color, so hopefully we'll see some more usage of this in, if not March, certainly April. Let's see, the next most used product is going to be this right here. This is from Colourpop. This is their Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Wink. I used this twice, bringing my total to 4 for the project. I think I've decided the way that I like to use this the most is very, very sheared out. So what I will do is I will put on a layer of like a lip gloss, or lately I've been using my Fenty Pro Kisser Liquid Lip Balm. Put that on first and then mix just a little bit of this into it to really shear it out. Because honestly, this shade is just too dark and vampy for where I'm kind of gravitating towards right now, especially with us going into spring. Just not what I'm feeling right now. So that's how I've enjoyed using that, but it's gonna be in the project for a little bit, more than likely. The next most used products are this guy right here. This is from Nabla. This is the Shine Theory lip gloss in the shade Radio Stardust. I raved about this last month and I will continue to rave about it this month. This is a wonderful product. It is a beautiful, beautiful lip gloss. I am wearing it today over another product. It is just so comfortable. It's not sticky at all, but it definitely has a little bit of grip to it, meaning that it doesn't just immediately dissipate off of your lips. I love the color of this. It's got enough sheer color that I can wear it by itself and it's not going to make me look dead. It gives a nice, really healthy vitality to my looks, but it doesn't have too much color, so it's able to be paired over other lipsticks. Beautiful product. If you have had any sort of curiosity around the Nabla lip glosses, absolutely, if you've got a color that you like, go out and buy it because it is really, really nice, and I think that you will really like it, especially because glosses are so much more popular these days, and going into the warmer months where you just want to be able to put on something nice and easy, that is a go-to right there. It is so, so nice. That brings for that product to a total of 10. So I used it 4 times because that was all I needed to hit 10. I wanted to use it more, but I made myself focus in other directions, and I give it a strong A+. So this will be rolling out of the project and something else will be coming in its place. But like I said, A+, love this product. Love it, love it. The other product that got 4 uses this month is my lipstick from Sephora. It's the other item that I am wearing today. This is the Sephora Lip Stories in the shade Yum Yum. It is their cream formula. This is what it looks like. This is a beautiful, beautiful shade and a beautiful formula, to be honest with you. I would love to pick up some more of these. I'm trying really hard to limit the amount of lip products that come into my life this year because I have so many already. I'm trying really, really hard to be respectful of that. So I don't know that I'm going to buy anymore, but if you have been on the fence, curious about these are really, really nice. If there's a shade that you like, definitely go out and buy it. The Sephora spring sale is coming up and these are only $9 to start with. So definitely check them out because they are really, really pretty and the formula is really nice. So that brings my total for that particular product up to 7. So I see no reason why that won't be rolling out next update. The item that got the next amount of use is this right here. This is just a mini of the Kiko Milano Powder Power lipstick. It's hard for me to say. It is in the shade 03, which I believe is called Terracotta. This got 5 usages. I don't think terracotta is an accurate description of this color, or at least what I envision terracotta to be. However, I do very much like the color that this is, and I enjoy this formula somewhat. So this, as I said, I used 5 times, and that does bring my total up to 10 with this guy here. It's an interesting formula. It's definitely very slippy. So in the way that I talked about this product right here, which is the lip souffle, and compared it to the Rare Beauty lip souffle, it has that kind of, I don't know, silicone-y, slippy sort of feel to it. So it goes on very smoothly and it feels nice, but it also feels like it's resting on top of your lips versus actually like sinking into them at all. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, but I do find that this wears off quite quickly, which I don't necessarily love. I'm just at home, so it really doesn't matter if an hour later I look back and my lipstick is basically gone, because I'm not going anywhere, no one's looking at me, it doesn't matter. However, if you know, go out into the world, if you are working, if you're doing things where people see you and it matters that your lipstick has evaporated off of your face, that could be a big problem for you. So while I do really like it, I don't love it. And so for that reason, I have given it an A-, because there are a lot of things that I like about it. However, I can tell you if I was still going into an office every day, having to reapply this so constantly would probably not be my favorite. So just something to be aware of. But again, I did enjoy using it and I really do enjoy the color. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. So solid A-, not great, but not bad either. Pretty good, but not great. There we go. That's better. Pretty good, but not great. And then finally, the product that got 8 uses, so by far the most usages, is what we rolled in last month, and that is my mini Buxom full-on lip cream in the shade White Russian, OG classic. Used it 8 times for a total of 8, so I really did enjoy it. I wish that I had gotten all the way up to 10 so that we could roll it out and roll something else in, just so that I can keep the project moving. But this is a lovely product. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say that you don't already know, since this is such a classic product. So 8 uses on this guy here. Definitely it will be done by next update as far as usage goals go. So that means that I have 2 products that I'm going to be rolling in, a bullet lipstick and a lip gloss, to keep all of my numbers. And I kind of went back and forth a little bit. there had been requests to show me picking out these different products, and I did that last month where I dug around in a little bit of the lip glosses and pulled one out at random. I decided not to do that this month because the boxes that I have all of my lip products in is so big, and it's just kind of unwieldy. I couldn't figure out a good way to do it that actually made sense. So I just decided this time I'm going to hand pick the 2 products that I'm going to be working on, especially since I also wanted to make sure that I wasn't getting too many overly similar colors. If I got 2 more red lipsticks, that would just be too many. So I did go this direction, so I hope that that's okay with you guys. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the lip gloss, and I did decide to go with a Becca lip gloss. This is the this is white print on top of almost white product. So this is the Becca Liquid Crystal Lip Topper Glow Gloss. This is in the shade Opal X Jade. So it's got kind of a green flip to it, which, being that it's March, I just thought would be, you know, kind of fun. And I do enjoy the Becca Glow Gloss formula. So this is what it is right here. You probably can't see it very well. The green flip on it is very subtle. It's not enough to make me look like sickly or anything, so I'm not concerned about that. The only thing that does concern me is that when you have, for me at least, these really light glosses, these kind of white base glosses, I don't always love them on their own. And for me, I prefer glosses like what we talked about with the Nabla, where I can wear it by itself or I can layer it over other things. I want to have the total package. So I'll be interested to see whether or not this is a total package product. I got this a while ago. This was a limited release. I picked them up when that release was going on sale because it was being discontinued. So I picked up this one and at least one other in a different shade. So I don't think I've used it much since I picked it up. So I'm interested to see how I feel about this overall. And then I also have a bullet lipstick from Huda Beauty. This is from the original launch. This is in the shade Interview. This is a matte lipstick. I remember really liking these, but I haven't used it much since I got it. And this is what the shade Interview looks like. So very easy kind of shade to wear. So I am looking forward to using it also. So those are going to be my 2 roll-ins for this update. And I would love to know, what are your thoughts on these products? And are you doing some sort of project similar to this where you're trying to work through some products to really get a feel for whether or not they need to stick around? I would love to hear your feedback. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.